Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm SamuraiT-X and I'm Sword Snake. Last time we left off, we did the theory of well, what makes the change and what makes a vital difference and whatnot, which I said the distance to crime. But one thing I don't get is, why is Angel Star lying about where she saw the crime? That has confused me a lot. And in the previous video before that, Edgeworth was stealing the spotlight. Don't know why. Maybe because he's a jerk. Well, anyway, we're going to pick the distance to the crime, obviously, because we're going to stick with it. Oh, and I do apologize for the mouse being off. The mouse cursor was off during the Let's Play in the previous few videos, and I didn't know that until now. I'm not going to delete them and start them over again, I'm just going to keep them. But yeah, it felt a bit naked seeing that, but now the mouse is back. And is making its return and is pressing the distance to the crime with a table smash. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. My condolences, Mr. Wright, but look at the floor plan, and it's quite clear. Is it? The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that will change what she could see. I mean, what she could see. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it took her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? Well, witness? You. Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? God, that looks so inedible. The quality of my lunches have gone from low to inedible. Yeah, I said that. I was bringing the PB&J lunch with my fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend? He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. And before I knew that what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Well, it looks like she took a massive detour. Yep. Look how long that run is. Man, that's impressive, to run from the guard station to this, to the B parking lot, and to make it to Lana Sky. Very impressive. That's why I had to go through the visitors parking in B block. That's quite a detour. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? Yeah. This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention. Would you like another caviar lunch? Oh my god, he just ate! It's not even lunch yet, it's still breakfast! Absolutely! Oh my god. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this? You know what? We're not going to sit back and observe because, well, if we do, well, the tides would turn against us. So, let's raise an objection. Table smash! 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest? Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time if you like it al dente. Do you know what's impressive? The fact that she made that the arrest in 5 minutes because she was detoured, and the fact that she's likely wearing high heels. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I doubt if I was a woman I'd be able to run in high heels, but I'm not gonna ask that. But I bet some women don't run good in high heels. Some. I'm not saying all of them don't, but I'm saying some might not, because some don't really like high heel shoes. But back to the topic. Sorry about that. I've got lunchboxes here that tie pasta into knots, rookie. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with the 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. Nobody's saying you did. But you have the instincts of a killer, you would run. But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yar! I'm not screaming like a girl because I don't know how to scream like a girl. Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. She has a grudge against the defendant and there is a blank in her testimony. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright. That was too close. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, the court is adjourned. And this time I'm going to close the video and, what? Oh. Well, it wasn't none of us. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid we used, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! A triple-decker! Oh, God. Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she going to pull off out of her lunchbox this time? Oh, man. Well, her testimony is about to be given. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? No. 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One of course was the victim's, and the other was the defendant, Miss Lana Sky's blood. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Oh boy. Whoa, what? There was blood found on that shoe? Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Oh man. Huh? Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple, as I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. No, you did not mention that. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You should know the 2 rules of evidence law, Miss Starr. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Yeah, he's got that smug look on his face. He's like, ha ha ha! This evidence is illegal. You can get out my sight now. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, look, he's not celebrating no more. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by the members of the forensic department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. Yep. Edra's celebrations died in the space of 10 seconds. And Miss Star silenced his smug look. And now he's looking rather sullen.
You could at least learn some study law, at least, Mr. Wright. Really?
And I just added more words into that. The prosecution's complaint with notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. Well, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged.
Oh boy, not good. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin the cross-examination of the witness. Again, I added more words into that, but it doesn't matter. Alright, let's cross-examine this witness. We're going to put 5 minutes more into this video, so it's going to be a 15-minute video. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes?
I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results.
The results?
How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing.
Then why didn't you just tell the truth?
Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book.
This when the suspect is admitted that she did it? False testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's just get this over with. And you found this shoe at the scene of the crime?
I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive.
So, like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe.
I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. So, this shoe was my secret weapon if that would happen. So, this fashionable basket I have here, it carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen.
I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag. Really. In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now tell us what you did next. Alright. Let's get on to this cross-examination. Let's get on to this statement. So, you brought it to the forensics department.
If you're going to submit anything as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analysed by forensic experts. And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. This shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it. Makes sense after all. A man was stabbed here.
And the blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman?
As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. And the other...
well, yeah. Press it. Table smash! You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the victims with a blood test.
You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie?
Huh?
Well, speak up.
Well, blood comes in 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was performed in cold blood. That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Actually, if you combine all the various blood tests, there are millions of types. It's practically impossible to narrow a blood sample down to one person. Or so I hear.
Millions of types?
If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt that it could be anyone but Miss Lana Skies.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe? That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight.
You ordered the pepper fish guts, right?
Ugh. Ugh, jeez, that sounds disgusting. Huh?
Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She's enough she's in enough hot water to make a whole batch of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe?
A problem? This is critical. What's wrong with the victim's shoe? Well, we're gonna answer this question in the next video, so when we come back, folks, we'll play more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Until then, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. See ya.